Hi witches! Welcome back to my channel. I'm Athena the Green Witch, and in this episode I'm going to be talking about the different types of witches. These are the main paths that I'm aware of, however I'm sure there are many more. The first type of witches I want to talk about are green witches, which is myself included. Green witches are nature-based witches, and they work with earth and her elements in their spells and rituals. Green witches will tend to practice in nature where possible, and will usually dabble in herbalism and will often have a herbalism background. The next witches, kitchen witches. This witch's craft centers around the stove, the home, and the hearth. Kitchen witches' spells and rituals often center around cooking of food and edible ingredients. Their cooking is infused with spells and magic, and food preparation is a ritual practice. Wicca. Wicca is a neo-pagan based religion. This religion has Celtic roots and works with the nature goddess, the divine feminine, and the divine masculine or horn god in ritual and spells. Wiccans do not follow a single holy book like Christianity or Catholicism, and instead follow two laws, which is, "And ye harm none, and ye do what ye will," and the rule of three times what thou givest returns to thee. There are many different sects of Wicca, including Danic, Alexandrian, and Gardnerian, and they all have their own traditions. The next type of witch is an eclectic witch. An eclectic witch is influenced by many different practices, and eclectic witchcraft will be unique to the practitioner. Eclectic witchcraft is all about creating your own path and drawing on your passions, heritage, and different practices that inspire you. Eclectic witches are those who do not follow a single path and instead forge their own. It is important to be respectful and mindful, however, of the different cultures that you are drawing your inspiration from as an eclectic witch. Express gratitude to whomever your teachers are as an eclectic witch, and understand that due to culture and heritage, these witches' experiences may be different to yours as an eclectic witch. Also sometimes known as a CHAO'S, this is a witch that practices chaos magic. Chaos magic does not seek to control, dominate, or predict. Chaos magic seeks to unwind, unravel, deconstruct, and build something new. Chaos magic does not use specific tools or ingredients and can vary depending on the individual witch. The use of sigils, love magic, and unbinding all come from chaos magic. Fairy faith. The next type of witchcraft I would like to talk about is fairy faith. This path of witchcraft works closely with energetic beings known as fairies or the little people. The term fairy or fae refers to magical beings such as sylphs, nymphs, undines, unicorns, and pixies. Witches who follow this path believe that everything has a soul, including mountains, trees, rivers, and oceans. Including mountains, trees, flowers, rivers, and so on. These witches work with the 13 lunar months of the Celtic tree calendar, accessing the different energies each month holds. The next type of witch is a solitary witch. A solitary witch is exactly that, a witch that practices their magic in the confines of their home or a designated space, without needing to participate in a coven or group. If you are a hereditary witch, your craft has been passed down to you from generation to generation. These witches pass down recipes, forms of divination, and may even have a family grimoire. A cosmic witch uses planetary and celestial energies in their craft. Cosmic witches use both astrology and astronomy in their craft. However, they are not limited to what other tools they can use also, and may also use oracle decks, work with and worship deities, or even the planets themselves. And they might also use other tools including incense, herbs, and crystals that correspond with the celestial energies. Gardnerian witchcraft is a part of the neo-pagan religion Wicca. Gardnerian witchcraft was founded in England in the 1950s by Gerald Gardner. Gardnerian witchcraft is considered one of the oldest forms of Wicca. The Gardnerian tradition focuses on the god and the goddess who are equally balanced, reincarnation, and they perform rituals sky-clad or naked, celebrate the 8 Sabbats, and each coven is autonomous. Alexandrian witchcraft is another tradition in the neo-pagan religion of Wicca, which was founded by Alex and Maxine Sanders in the 1960s in the UK. Alexandrian Wicca is typically a blend of ceremonial magic. Alexandrian Wicca is typically a blend of ceremonial magic with heavy Gardnerian influences, with a dose of Hermetic Kabbalah mixed in. However, as with most other magical traditions, it's important to remember that not everyone practices in the same way. What type of witch are you? You could be one of these paths, maybe another one that I haven't mentioned, or you could be a blend of a couple of these paths. Leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you and connect with you. Be sure to like this episode and subscribe to my channel for weekly witchy content, and come over to my Instagram and connect with me. I've added the link in my description for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you babes in the next episode.